Oh boy. All right. Hey, good morning. It's been a minute since I did one of these videos, a live stream. I think it's been a couple weeks, something like that. Morning, Jorge. Yep. I started a little early since, hey, Clint. I couldn't contain myself. I wanted to get out here and beat on some rocks. Or like Jim Maine says, smack a rock. Smack it like it owes me some money. Yeah. There's that corner tang I made yesterday. I made 2 videos since the nap in, and one, the first video, they were both like Texas tab videos. The other one's sitting right here. And I got a phone call and I had to stop messing with that one. But this was the first tab that I messed with. It's got a nice color to it. My light's not out here, but oh well. Yeah. I never made a corner tang before. So I was like, why not? Because I was sitting here scrolling through the book. Hey, Mike Tufts is in the house. Morning, my friend. And it was like the same shape as that already. So I said, perfect. Let's do that one. Yeah. Why not? Worked out. What are they? Yeah, corner tang by face. Yeah, but yeah. Oh man, you got a lot of catching up to do, buddy. There's some funny ones from the Brady nap in, that's for sure. Yeah. That there looked like a pop out wrapped around and caught some of their thingy off. That almost happened there on me. Oh, look, I made both. Anyway, yeah. Freaking Terry or Stone Hook made one just like this. I think it was bigger than this. And man, I got to see it at the nap in. It was a fine piece of work, I tell you. It was all there. It was solid. I think it was Mr. Jim that had it, if I'm not mistaken. I can't remember. Mr. Jim, was it you that had the corner tang from Stone Hook? Can't remember. Mine's a little shorter than that one. Yeah, it's good to see you, Mike. Everybody's been asking about you. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Anyway, let me set this down. I got a pile of rocks over here by my feet. You can see some of a piece of one right there. Yep, the gems are here. And one of those gems can make a badass brisket. Yep. Oh. I'm going to start with an easier one because somebody took a big old flake off this already. I don't know who. This is the way I purchased it. Right on, Mike. All right. Just wake everybody up in the house. They need to get up anyway. If that was a test flake to see if it was good material, they should have just went all the way. Freaking bypass this thing. See this little edge right here? That's what I'm going to aim for. It's got one of them concavities in there from this big old flake they peeled off of there. So naturally, that looks like a good spot to just hit down to get some of that off there. We'll see. Yeah. Where did you go? Don't run away when I'm hitting you. Snappy. There's a little bit of concrete. That's some rough concrete there, too. Yeah. Oh, well. Pretty stuff there. Pretty. See, that's just, if that's my center line there, that's below center line, but that's a nasty spot to hit, but I'm going to hit it anyway. Maybe something going on there. Yeah. Hey, Dana. Good morning. Here we go. Oh, that was my spot of concrete, so yeah, spot of concrete carries on in there. Maybe. Let's see here. It's kind of chewed up there, but I'm going to hit it there anyway. We're not kind of got that mass right there, so this popper's getting banged up. Yep. Needed more of a bite to it. Oh, you won that one in the giveaway. Cool. Yeah, we're getting some rain here in Texas, North Texas. A little thunderstorm come rolling through here just a few minutes ago. And it's peaceful. I love the sounds of a thunderstorm. In fact, when I'm at the nap in, the only way I can go to sleep in the motel room is by putting those thunderstorm sounds on. Yep. Y'all can hear the mourning doves maybe out there. They're probably saying, "Feed me. Make coffee." Good morning, Alan. Yeah, I'm on my second cup of coffee. I think I got up around 5-ish, 30-ish. I don't remember. Nope, I don't remember. Alrighty. See this spot? I'm gonna try to hit it here and get some of that off. I don't think it's gonna go. Nah, I can't really go that way, but I'm gonna hit it there. Just try to. Yeah, got some of it. A nice color to it. It's a risky hit. It's kind of flat, but I just want to try to get that off there. It worked out. It scooped out a lot, so I can't. Can't complain. Yeah, I woke up this morning. Yeah, that was a good one. I woke up this morning and made my coffee and turned on Stone Hook's video. Watched him byface that obsidian slab. Yeah, they are sweet. I like those colors. But you never know what color you're going to get. That first one was this one there. And then the second one was kind of the same color. That yellowish color there. And that's all I've really done. This would be my third one, but I got some more sitting over here. Oh, Bill Hanson's video was funny. If y'all haven't seen Bill Hanson's video, y'all gotta watch it. He got me by surprise at the end of it there. Oh, Bill. That was a funny video. He made out like a bandit with some Stone Hook stuff. I'll tell you that. He did. Hey, Jace, good morning. Yeah. That poor motorhome was loaded down. Told him that thing's probably like 2 foot taller than it was when I saw it. Yeah. I'm gonna try hitting it there. Right there on that spot. See what happens. I hit what I was aiming. That's lucky. Yeah. See if I can get a good hit right there. Get some of that junk off there. I'm using the rough abrader. Kind of hit low, but still was a decent hit. Let's see if I can hit here. It's kind of up high, but hold on, change my strategy. I'm gonna go here, right there, right there. It was like 2 flakes because that first little hit made a flake. I need to fix this. Do some zigzag in there. Hey Jesse, good morning. Going to the post office. Good morning, good morning. Good morning if I haven't said good morning to you. I'm still trying to get my bearings in order. I'll wake up here in a second. Hold on. Smack this a few times. I'll start waking up. Flakes are flying. Yep. This is the big issue right here for now. This is going to be the problem child of the rock as I'm going. Everything else is pretty good. But that side over there is going to jack with me. I sense it. I can't wait to see that, Jesse. Hey, Tommy Taylor, good morning. The suspense is killing me. Only thing really left on this one is this problem child area. It's thinning down okay. Once I can mess with that little spot, I can get rid of this little lump I have there. Oh, Dana. You are something else. Dana always seems to run into great raven spirit in the desert. Yeah. Desert rat. Yeah. Now I think I got a good shot at this hump there. My humps. My humps. My lovely lady lumps. Check them out. Hey. This is a piece of Texas rock I got at the nap in. It's been 21 minutes now. Yeah, I got all the cortex and it's got like a little circle there I just noticed. And yeah, it's working out all right. I got some more over here. Somebody had already took a big old flake off of it, but I got some more here I'm gonna mess with. This one's kind of amoeba-like, nice and straight, just the way I make them. Yeah. Kind of looks like a hand over there. Hey, Keith is in the house. What's up, Mr. Ricketts? Long time no see. Yeah. All right, let me see if I can get this lump off real quick. Let's try and get this lump here. And then if I can get this lump off, I'll move on to the next piece. I think. Yeah, got some of it. Kind of scooped it. Alright, I'm going to strike it here. See if I can get some of that junk off of there as well. Missed. I was aiming over here, but it still did okay. Big old flake across there. I kind of flattened her out. Yep. Yeah. I'll call that a biface for now. Yeah. I can turn that into something else a little bit later. Yep. Nice stuff. And yeah, this is raw Texas stuff. This is actually a good piece here. Some of it can get a little funky, but a little heat. This one don't need any heat. That one's not heated, so and it worked out all right. Now, in this concrete area, I had some steps right there, and I just smacked it with a couple big indirect strikes, and it shot through the concrete. I set it up higher on the platform to get a good bite of material, but it worked out, thankfully, because I had a couple ugly steps right there, and yeah, thankfully it came off there. Hey, you have a good day too. Yeah. Scott, take care, buddy. I'll set it over here. Cover up my hole. I need to get a new drop cloth, that thing. It's normally that's on the other side, but It's all messed up. Yeah, keep napping, Dana. Keep on napping. Let's see, which one am I gonna do next? Let's try this one. I'm interested in this one to see what it is or what's inside. Let's see what's inside. Yeah. Let's just, I don't know what that is in the middle. Yeah. Oh, I didn't go yet. That's a vein of something in there. It don't look sporty either. Oops. Oh, my camera won't focus too close. Hunts with one marble. You see, if you have a square edge, I didn't really say this before I hit it. I kind of hold it pretty much straight up and down, and that angle that I hit it like that, it creates you. Let's see if I can replicate it. May not have another edge like that to do it. I might be able to do it there. See, I hold it pretty much like this, straight up and down. And what that does is now when you turn it over, you have a striking area that way. Same as I did here. Pretty much just held it. Oh, it was this one. Held it like that. But now you can turn it over. And it creates you a platform. A little secret action. Yeah, I'm not feeling good about this. Some of this is really good, but I have a feeling this is not going to be good stuff there. Yeah. That's pretty color. Bologna sandwich. McDonald's. Give me the combo with 2 fried bologna sandwiches. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's part of the vein on this side is this layer of concrete-y stuff there. Oh, Alan. You need to get it figured out, bro. The brain needs coffee. Yeah, smack that big old lump right there. Best get some mustard in there. Get this little grind on it. Missed. Just a little. Not a whole bunch. Hey, atomic zombie. I was saying that, Mr. Jim, yesterday. I was hitting a rock, and I couldn't get this one thing to flake, and I kept saying that about my bopper. It ain't got no gas in it. I'll try to get some of this off. It's not a good... Yeah, I'll shut up. I'll just hit it. Oh, there we go. Excellent. Bill Taylor, good morning, sir. Raven Spirit says Bill Taylor was on long journey to join video. Half the stuff the Raven tells me, I don't speak of. Keep it to myself. Hey, cool. Blunt axe. Awesome. Glad you're here, man. Super cool. Yeah, some of us just spent a few days with old Mr. Crafty. I kept telling him, he was sitting next to me, and I kept telling him, hey, keep your flakes on your side. He said next time he was gonna put a shower curtain in between us. I thought that was funny. He said, quit complaining, or I'm gonna put the shower curtain up. I said, yeah, you could have brought that thing that his little backdrop he used to have with the camo on. I think me and the wife are gonna go this weekend. um, we're gonna go and look for some material. We're gonna cruise down to Hill Country. I think we're gonna head down Friday. I think, and then spend all day Friday looking for some rocks to nap. She just wants to get out of the house. She cares less about flint napping. But yeah. Alan. I should have brought that bottle out for Bill. Yeah, that freaking video was ending, and I was like, my wife gave me a look like, that's kind of weird coming from another man. I was like, that's funny. I'm 24 hours away from Glass Buttes. Your dad was a mix between Carl and there's that nasty spot I was showing y'all earlier. That vein that was going through there. It just napped right through that concretey area. Let's see. That's my right-handed bopper. I think this is the right-handed bopper. I said that the other day. When I miss, I got the wrong hand bopper. Yeah. If you can use that for an excuse to go to Glass Buttes, use it. Okay, buddy. I'll look. I haven't checked again. It's tied to my other phone. It has my email. I'll check again, and if I got it, I'll shoot you a message back. Uh-oh. Why'd it flake like that? Take care, brother. That'd make a good little arrowhead flake. I hate that it did that, but now I gotta fix it. It's on my nerves. May have to get rid of all this junk here. Maybe. All right, Dana. Be good. All right, yeah, finish that video. I want to see that boulder on there. Hopefully that boulder's on your video. Jesse took back half of Texas with him. This rock he found. I'm napping right into that concrete. I need to turn off four-wheel drive and slip her down into two-wheel drive here. Let's see. There we go. Yeah, that's what I want me. It's that nasty spot. I keep napping over here. I need to stay over here. Well, I keep doing that. But I do. Hey, Tennessee Blacksmith, what's up, man? Yeah. I heard Danny talking about that coffee in his video. Some of that junk starting to show through under that concrete there. Yep. I'm guessing if this was layered up, that would just go right into there. It's starting to show up here, like it's diving this way. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna. I think we booked this. I'm gonna leave this one alone. It's thinned down pretty good. I got all the junk off of it for the most part. I'm gonna get a different one. Yeah, we're gonna hang out over there, Mr. Brisket, around Kerrville, Ingram, there, and then we're kind of close to everything. We're close to like Harper, like where Patrick talks about Harper, Texas rocks. Close to Harper Junction, all that stuff there. Fredericksburg. I'm gonna call Keith, not Keith Ricketts, the other Keith from the Nap In, the rock seller, and ask him a few questions. I don't know, maybe he can meet up with me over there. That'd be cool. That'd be fun. Yeah. I got a big old crystal pocket right there in there. Yep. Now, when I purchased these rocks, um, they were in 5-gallon buckets already. So I didn't sit there and examine each rock and, oh, I want this one or I want that one. They were just already loaded up in a bucket. So what you get is what you get. Yep. And the guy I bought them from is the Keith guy. Now, when I got to the Brady Nap In Thursday, first person I was greeted by was Jim Main. And I went and signed in with Rhonda, paid money, and I said, "Where's your husband, Keith?" She goes, "Oh, him and David Brown, they went rock hounding in Fredericksburg." So they came back with like 3 buckets of rock. So I want to talk to him and see if I have access to that or whatever. If not, maybe he can meet me out there. Be a good time. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I'm afraid I'm gonna end up. Sal's just gonna turn into a rock hounder instead of a napper. And when I have rocks coming out of my ears, then I'll start napping. No, I'm gonna nap. Yeah, I just never self-collected my own rocks, and I want to do it. I need to talk to Bill Hanson too. He kind of gave a little tidbit of info on his video about the rocks that he found. He kind of told me some locations and stuff, so. That's all cortex. I like that sound. Yep, I'm gonna put some notches in her and call it good. Man, if you got stabbed with that, it's definitely gonna break off in you. Oh, I don't have my thing. This isn't thick at all. It's super thin. I wish I could nap that thin with flake scars on it. Yep. I pretty much found out that once you get around 5 millimeters, you're kind of safe. But when you start getting into 4 millimeters, it's really hard to have a nice flake pattern on your point. Weird things start happening when you start getting super thin with the rock. It doesn't like to be flaked anymore. It's like, time out. That's it. No more. Yeah. Bill, he gave me an awesome deal. So last time, last October when I went, I got, how many buckets did I get? I just got one bucket, one 5-gallon bucket of mixed stuff like this. Just random rocks, right? And it was $100, which that's a good deal. I mean, it was a 5-gallon bucket completely plumb full of decent sized rocks inside there. $100. But I've known Keith for a long time now, and I've made him some points and stuff. So this last time, a couple weeks ago, I got 2 5-gallon buckets for $80 a piece. So that's a steal. To me, it's a steal anyway, because that's a lot of weight in a 5-gallon bucket full of rocks. Yeah, it's cortexy and stuff like that. It's not like it's a big bucket of beautiful bifaces, but I love busting these rocks. So $80 for a 5-gallon bucket. That's an amazing price for me. I'm not going to Walmart this time. So yeah, actually, gave him, I pretty much gave him $200 because I know he was giving me a good deal. I could see it in his eyes that he was giving me a good, sweet deal on it. So I gave him more than what he was asking. Keith is an older fella, and he goes out there and collects all that stuff, and eventually he's gonna be worn out and not wanting to collect that stuff anymore, which I don't blame him one bit. Them buckets are heavy, especially depending on how far you're having to walk with them buckets. Yeah. Yeah, now this material is going to be a little bit harder than the rest of the material there. Yeah, Blunt, I know what you're talking about. Well, yeah, when I first started napping, I freaking was buying my rock too because I didn't know where I could even go. I mean, I knew where, Flint was, Chert was, but at that time I didn't have the funds to be driving all over Texas and stuff like that. So I was buying it too. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Jim. See, in my case, I don't know Curtis Smith all that well, but I'd pick Patrick. Dang, Mike. Yeah, luckily he had a dolly bill, and I can haul him to my spot over there. It was funny because they were loading up. They were getting things ready on Saturday night. And Bill Hanson saw me walk back to my area with some rocks, and he's like, "You just get that?" I'm like, "Yeah." It's like, they're putting it up. I don't want them to. A little Buren flake I just did. It's like, I don't want them to load it all up without getting some rock. And I walked over there with Bill. That was a good hit. I walked over there with Bill, and they had loaded up all that Georgetown already in the back of the truck. And one of the guys, and Bill was like, "Yeah, I want to get some of that Georgetown." And that guy was helping him load up was like, "Man, I wish you came by here 10 minutes ago." It was a big old heavy bin of Georgetown. They had it. Keith was like, "I'll take it down." From rock sellers. Yeah, hornstone. Um, Hornstone. I I have other names for it, but I don't I don't have much luck with it. It may have been the batch that I bought, but I never had much luck with hornstone. That and Fort Payne. Always called it pain in the you know what, but my bopper's too short. But it works. I don't have a lot of experience working Fort Payne and the other stuff, hornstone. Danny Collins gave me a piece of freaking Rainy Buttes, and I started messing with that thing, and I gave it to Jim Main. It's like, here, you can have it. I just remembered I don't like it. Yeah, if you're just starting, I wouldn't. I mean, yeah, you want to nap everything when you just start, but Obsidian is some good stuff to start with. If you're ordering stuff, I would order some Obsidian. Or even if you can find some glass, some big pieces of glass. Because you can kind of get the flaking down on it, and it kind of transfers over into the same thing as rock. That brisket, boy. Yeah, Jorge, we need to meet up one time and do a little napping. Jorge's not far from me, not at all. Me and Jorge could have a little nap in. Yeah, it's when you're learning and you're messing with obsidian glass. If you started with rocks and then you switch over to that, it's like, oh god, this is way better. But I learned early on, like messing with rocks, I was like, I'm just not hitting hard enough because I was trying to be real careful with hitting and I didn't want to break anything. But I didn't realize at the time how tough, chert is, and you can smack it to death. And depending on how the grade of it, if it's low grade, you really got to smack the crap out of it. But yeah, that's one thing I learned. I was like, I gotta beat the crap out of it. Yeah, bottle bottoms. It was a month or so ago. My wife had a candle and it had this real pretty color red glass. And I got all the wax out of that thing because the bottom was thick. And Horse Creek needs to be heat treated really good. Now, Horse Creek, I've had some luck with. I think I gave Jorge a Horse Creek point that I just kept failing on. It looks okay still, but I just let him have it. He can mess with it. I love the colors of Horse Creek. Yeah. But anyway, I was messing with this candle. I got all the wax out of it and all that, and I busted it up. So I had this nice round piece of reddish glass, and it's kind of like the color of my glove. Anyway, I started napping it, and it was freaking like paint, and it was just clear glass. I'm like, uh, it's like bummer. threw it away. I got clear glass for days where I work. I'm gonna get some of this junk off right here. I'm locking the hubs and putting it back on 4-wheel drive. Let's see. Ooh. Ooh. There we go. Cool. Yeah, I was trying to do some notching in that piece of Horse Creek that I guess I couldn't achieve, and I just gave up on it. It had a little issue in the stone. It had like a diving seam in the middle of it, which I thought was cool. I was trying to leave that in there. And I did, but it kind of looks like a little hardened point now. And that's not what I was going for, so. So I told the wife this morning that I was probably going to stay up late and do some napping tonight. I need to, I should have hit that harder. I need to make some stuff, and I need to sell some stuff. Yeah. I'm probably going to sell this corner tang. Yeah. I think I will. I thought about trying it out on some stuff. Oh, big old boulder of Horse Creek. Yeah. Sweet. I can't wait to see him work it. Oh, I did get it. I thought I missed. That was a crappy hit. Caught that pretty high. Yeah, I can get that now. Oh, well, that's not great looking. Yeah. That's what I thought was going to happen. That's okay. Have to fix the edge anyway. Tommy, you got You got the stuff from Marty's auction, right? Concrete wants to be narrow. I might heat this one. Yeah, I think this one wants to be a knife. Hey, good morning. Hey, cool, Tommy. I saw he was gonna throw you in a hat. I thought that was cool. There we go. It's like where these two layers, you see this brownish and then this white. It's like where they meet. It doesn't want to be napped all that well. There. A little crystal pocket right there. That's okay. Yeah, this one may get heated. Yeah. It's kind of cool though. This is starting to blend in with, it's leaving this ring around the edges there. Kind of cool looking with that color coming through there. Yeah, there's a bunch to watch. Blunt. There's a bunch to watch. No, I don't heat all of them. No, just ones that I think need heat, like this one. I'm going to heat this one up. There's some crystal pockets in there, and then every time there's a crystal structure in a rock, I always find the rock around that surrounding area to be tough. But it can be tamed with some heat for sure. And the Texas rock, I don't do too hot. They don't ever go over 400. I normally do 375, but all this will glass up really good. A lot better than what it is, but there's still a lot of trimming I need to do to this to bring this edge over. So this is going to get a lot more narrow. It's funny, Tommy. Let's see, what else do I got? Let's see what this one brings. Yeah, the wind's picking back up. It's actually still pretty dark out there. You getting some rain, JV? JV probably lives, what, about 45 minutes from me? If that. The way the raven flies. Yeah. Yeah. Texas rock normally. Now, some of that gravel stuff, like at your local Walmart in Texas, now sometimes that needs more than, it may need 400. I sent Patrick an arrowhead I made a while back, and it had a bunch of notches on it. And he kept it. He said he was going to replicate it, but he hadn't done it yet. But that was from a Walmart rock, I believe. And I got lucky because if you hold it to the light, right on one of those barbs on the notch, it was almost see-through because it had like a crystal pocket. I'm surprised it worked out, but yeah. Sometimes the Walmart rocks need some more heat than. most Texas rock. Alright, so I'm just looking at this gnarly looking thing. You see the big dish in it. But there's a center line in there somewhere. Best thing to do is just examine it and just find you a good place to hit it. And once you hit it, most of the time it creates you another spot to hit. So what I keep eyeballing is this area right here. You see it's low. It's riding low right there. So I think I'm gonna smack it right there somewhere. Let's see. And then maybe I can come across and shoot something there. We'll see. Kind of more than I wanted. I hit up kind of high on it, but it worked. It shot all the way over. Yeah. See, this one may take some heat too. This one's a bit grainy. Yeah, JV, depending on how. That was cool. Shattered all the way across there. Uh-oh, might be some boo-boo in there. Looks like some type of damage. Yeah, I'm starting to hear some thunder. The wind's picking back up. I love it. Nothing like the storm that happened at the nap in. That's for sure. That stuff. Well, that's nice. That stuff blew in like, man, nobody's business. I was sitting there because I heard it was going to be storming. My wife had called me and said that there were some storms coming. And that, as soon as I got to the room and got the cooler in my room, I don't leave my cooler in the back of the truck, not at the place I stay. Anyways, somebody might walk off with it. It was a turd floater. Yeah. You did a point trade, Bill? Yeah, this one. You see that damage in there. Chattering. Never know what you're gonna get. Yeah, look at that. Can't all be 10s, buddy. Yeah, that's some rough stuff there. Snapiola. Yeah, see? That's got the disease in it. Yep. Yeah. This one could have got burnt, froze, whatever. Some of this stuff's still good. This area here is really good still. Yeah, I can get some of that cancer stuff out of there. If I can get rid of that mess, some of this rock is still good. When there's lightning, you know it always brings me joy. Like rainbows in the dark. Y'all remember that song? Some bitch. How'd it go? There it goes. Yeah, this rock wasn't any good. You see that weathering damage in there? Yeah. This will be good for the tree area there. I thought that one was going to be pretty good, but I guess not. Tricked me. Fooled me once. Don't worry, there's more. I'm still picking at this sucker. Slowly but surely. I don't know what to do with it. Yeah. Yeah, I got a rainstorm above me, so I don't know if that's messing with anything. Let's see. Try this one. Let's do this ugly one. Yeah. How about the ugly one? Rick James. Let's see. Yeah, of course the ugly one. Of course the ugly nodule is gonna have beautiful material. Of course. It couldn't be the funky material. It has to be the beautiful material. I mean, that's super high grade. Where'd that flake go? Where'd you go? I went somewhere behind me. Oh yeah, it's coming down pretty good. Yeah, that's killer stuff. It's supposed to be like 40 degrees tomorrow morning. Like 44 degrees tomorrow morning. That's freezing my butt off weather. I'm not built for the cold at all. Like Stonehook would say, this is like a piece of amiibo. Hey, there's the man with the plan. Marty, Young Bear. Ah, did y'all hear that? It sounded like I spit into a platoon. It hit my damn coffee cup. Morning, fellas. Morning. I'm working a pretty piece of amiibo. Yeah. And try to do one of those. Yeah, everybody say hi to Marty. We've been missing you, buddy. I was just thinking. I wonder what Marty's up to. I just did one of them Edward Von Buren flakes right there. Dana, I thought you left. Are you back? Just woke up. Oh boy. Are you napping all night? Marty's a napping fool. Maybe that shit. This piece is a brain buster. Yeah. Miss. There. Oh. Doing the cowboy work. Roger that. Smackiola. Yeah, nice little storm outside. Little spring shower. Yikes. Let's skin this potato somehow. Ah, crushing. There we go. I wish that traveled more in there. Snow yesterday. Oh yeah, I saw. I was watching like the big news with everybody, and it was showing weather up there. It's cold. Waiting on them, Dana. That's a good one. Something like that there. Oh yeah, it's the first one I ever made, Marty. Yeah. Never made a turkey tail. It's pretty wide. That was from the first tab I spalled down. I had to smack it really hard to get through the concrete. It's got that big old flake there and there. Got the edges sharpened up on this. Be good. Good for cutting. I'm tempted to try it. But I think I'm just gonna sell it. Yeah. Have a lanyard on it. Have it around your wrist. What'd you say, fool? Yeah. Yeah, that was a good flake. I hit it right on the nose, and it took a lot of the mass off there. Yeah, I still got a lot of junk on this side too. It's 45 right now. That's pretty dang cool. Yeah. Yeah, this is... Pieces like this are like messing with a puzzle. It's just so much going on with it. You want to try to make the most out of it, but sometimes these areas are a pain in the butt. That was good. That shot clear into there. How'd it go? I don't even know how this dang thing went. I think it go like that. How'd it go? I want to see. Yeah, that went right there. This had to be somewhere. Go like, oh yeah, it went like that. It did a reach around. You talking to me, Jim? I noticed in that video you rested your arm on your leg. Yeah, this is the way I always use a bopper. Just hold it in my hand. My arm sits on my leg and that's it. Yeah. Sometimes with other stuff I'll hold my arm up, but most of the times it's just sitting up, resting on my leg, chilling. Oh, this is going to be a disaster spot to try to fix up. You nap standing. Yes, sit. Yeah, sit down. Yeah, I couldn't imagine napping standing up, but if I would have learned like that, then maybe I could. But yeah, I would sit down, get comfortable in a chair. Cortex is right there where I need to hit. Uh-oh. Nope. I've been keeping it low key. I've been gone to the Brady, Texas nap-in. I didn't do much but nap. Yep. Yeah, most of my whacking is done standing up. Hey, This is why I love you guys. Let's see here. Yeah, what a nasty piece. I'm trying to get her worked out here. This is the worst area. Yeah, try sitting down. I sit real low to the ground. And the only way, like the first time I met Patrick a few years ago, I got to see how low he sits to the ground. I used to sit on just a 5-gallon bucket, but in order to do the indirect, okay, bye Dana, I had to prop my foot up on like an old metal coffee can, and then be able to grip it. So now I sit super low to the ground. That way my leg's at the right height so I can grip my indirect stick right. But everything's right here where I can grab off the floor. I think Stonehook was talking about how low I sat. He sat in my chair for a little bit talking to Patrick, and it was hard for him to get up. He's like, my legs are falling asleep. Let's see. I'm going to try to remove some of this mass. No. They wouldn't let you bring the bopper. It's a blunt object. Oh, what the problem? I guess you could have used it as a club or something, but I'm going to try to hit it here and get some of this off there. Which is good because this side is nasty too. Yeah. Worked out all right. Worked out great actually. But still, I got that big old hole piece in there. I don't know if there's issues going on in there. Let's continue. It looks like a patch of concrete in there. That's funny. Ouch. Shock of that flake releasing hurts. Yeah, blunt axe. It'd have been crazy to see you had a nap in because you'd have been the only guy. We'd been able to find you because you'd be the only guy standing. But if it works, it works. Yeah. Dang cortex spot. It's gonna mess me up. Yeah, that's a good place to go. If you're in Tennessee, I think Patrick said he's going to something over there, I think. I don't know. I remember just about as good as he does. I can't remember anything. Let's see. I'm shooting into there. What a hole. Yeah, this piece may be doomed. Piece is pretty raunchy. There might be something bad happening in here where this hole is. Right on. Yeah, I planned on making stuff today to sell. I sold a lot of my stuff already. Yeah, this piece. So I think something bad's gonna happen before something good happens with this one. I think. Never know. That Mark Gibson pottery guy is getting really good at making some thin points. There it went. Yep, the damage went deep. Yeah. Yeah, that stuff went in there. You see all that crap just went too deep in there. This piece still may be good. Some of it may be good. I'll mess with it later. Where we at? 99 minutes? I'm at 99 minutes. That was actually the rock's fault, okay? Cut me some slack. Okay. Yeah. Let's see. Which one do I think is going to be better? Left or right? Which one? This one or this one? This one or this one? Ha hee. This one or this? This one or this? This one or this one? Right? A big old potato looking one? Amiibo? I got 2 for the right. I got 2 for the left. I got 3 for the left. I got 3 for the right. Uh-oh, it's tied. It's 3 and 3. Maybe I should try that. No. My feet won't allow it. It's tied up. Let's see. What can we do? Left side wins. I trust you, Jim. All right, we'll do the left. I trust Jim. Brisket James. Brisket James, bitch. Oh, wait. Every time I spit nicotine out, I gotta put another one back in when I'm working rock. Yeah. Kind of a cool thing to do. All right. Mr. Brisket James. All right. Let's look at it. Oh, it's got one of them veins in it. I hope this one ain't a bummer. Spin her around, find a place to hit. See a couple spots. Okay. Rock, paper, scissors. Shoot. Let's see. Let's see what's in here. Oh no, maybe a crack. Crack is whack. Goes. Don't ever know. Yep, somewhere there's one in there hiding. Hopefully. Oh. 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 I just messed my pants. Man. Now, if this whole tab is like that, that would be, this would be a good rock. And of course there's, man, it's very translucent stuff. Yep, see, look, there's that seam. It's kind of reddish right there. And that's where it meets, where this little line of doo-doo is. Maybe I can nap on either side of it there. Maybe. All right, someone do that thing I talked about. You see this edge, it's actually going this way. I'm going to hold it straight up and down, basically, and hit it there. See, now I got a striking area that away. You see what I'm saying, man? I thought. Oh, wait. Yep, that's where that crack was. Remember that crack I just showed y'all? It stopped right there on that seam. See it? That would have went all the way, probably. Which way you guys going? All the way. But it stopped. Let's hit it again for grins and giggles, huh? I think I got a piece of rock in my mouth. Something was crunchy. Can't nap with your mouth open. That thing's on fire the whole time, Marty. And that dog, that German Shepherd, on his back with its legs up in the air. Hey, we're going that way ourselves. Let's see if it works. I don't have a hat to wave. Nah, it just busted that flick up. Well, this one may not be as good as we thought it was going to be. This side is so sweet. I want to try to save that side because that side's awesome. Yeah, that's a good flake. Look at that. Marty knows. That same cop turns into a lizard on Nice Dreams. It's funny stuff. All right. Went to the other side of the crack there. Hey, how's it going? Oh, there's that seam. I don't know if it's going to do something stupid when I hit it there. Ouch! Damn it. Quit doing that. Oh, that crack doesn't go all the way through because it would have exposed its ugly self right there. It's good. It's good. Yeah, I want to keep this side. Get rid of the junk. There's that spot. You can see how dried up it is in there. It's supposed to be grade A rock. What happened? They can't all be 10s, buddy. No. Smack a rock, Jim. Smack a rock. Show me your face. Show me your face, boy. It's almost as cool as Bill Hansen saying how sweet I smelt. Yeah. I don't know where the other piece went. Very translucent stuff there. Are you talking about that post that Patrick shared with the... Hey, Jim, thank you, buddy. You can keep my extension cord now. Yeah. Thank you, sir. Awesome guy. Yeah, what was it, like $25 a bucket? I think I was Google searching on the phone, like, how long would it take me to get there? And of course, he has to be at the freaking northeast corner of Oklahoma. He couldn't be on just across the Red River for me. No, he's got to be on the other side of the state. Dang it. Tommy Taylor, thank you, sir. Love you guys. Oh, yeah, Marty, you missed it, but me and the missus are going to go Friday. We're going to leave this Friday and get out of the house and go back down to Texas Hill Country. And we're going to go rock hounding. First time ever for me. I'm going to give the other Keith a call from the Nap Inn, the Rock Cellar, and see if maybe I can meet up with him or something. Yeah, I think quite a few people have bought rocks from Curtis. He was there selling rocks. Well, you know that. You were there. Well, that's the crack area. It's still, it's starting to show through. I need to get rid of that side. Let's see. My neighbor's out there talking. I still have this nasty area right there. Yeah, man. Marty, I was doing the same thing, but there was always somebody like tailgating my ass to go around me. This nasty area right there. I hope it doesn't go too far in there because that's going to be a total disaster. You'd have to spend a bunch of money to get that on the plane, Marty. This is the worst spot first. I need to get rid of, see what this does. may just slice open and just ruin most of it. Never know. Oh yeah, Marty, them pieces of mookaite you got coming, those look awesome. It's got a this piece is a real bummer with that layer right in there. That flew in a bucket. That flake would have took out Nathaniel. Yeah. Those real colorful yellow. Danny posted a video yesterday of some slabs of mookaite. He's got some monster slabs of mookaite. Like, dang, that's pretty stuff. I keep napping off the good side. Yeah, this may be a bummer piece. Look, some of that stuff starting to show through here. Yeah, I think this stuff goes all the way through. If you were to take that, it's like coming out around this edge here. Huh. Look at that. It goes all the way through. Yeah, that concrete slices right through there. Yeah. I had such high hopes for this. Hey, Mike Mason's in the house. Morning, Mikey. Yep. See, it's showing through. Ain't that a... You know what? Yep. I'm going to have to send... Mike Tufts, I actually have you a box going, Mike. Mike T. Yeah, I got you a box going for tumbling. Yeah. Dang, that sucks. Sucks hard. Alright, let's just go ahead and do the potato, Mr. Potato Head. Here and see. So you're gonna get both pieces anyway. Kind of looks funny. Yeah. Good morning. I'm gonna get a half-inch cahokia out of this. Yeah. Or a perdice point. Mm-hmm. Where would one hit it? Hmm. Hope this don't break it. Ugh. Somewhere deep in there is some good stuff. That's in there deep. Been busy. Ah, that's thick cortex, but there is some sweet stuff in there. It's like that brown amoeba. It's good stuff. I like it. Yeah, but that cortex is so freaking thick. Yeah, man, that cortex is like 3/8 thick. Yeah, Mike. Uh, I don't know what happened. Nope. Just normal wear and tear is all. Yeah. Just normal wear and tear. Stone Hook gave us Mike T. Uh, gave some of us some replacement caps. Yeah. Oh, I didn't know he bought it. Maybe you told me. I just remember you talking about hitting it. uh, Stone Hook was freaking Santa Claus at Brady, man. What a generous fella. Look at that meth pocket. Marty beat that thing like King Kong or something. King Salami. Freaking. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get another case soon with just everybody else's stuff in there. Golly, that cortex is thick. That's some thick cortex. But for me to know amoeba, I think, is it Tommy Taylor makes them too, the cases? And Bill Hansen, Dockenstein. But for me to always know amoeba chert, no matter if it's the dark brownish or the light grayish stuff, they always have these red little spots in it. And that's when I know it's amoebo. Yeah. Be just a little red spot in it. I don't know really what it is, but see, there's like a little rusty spot there. Yeah, it did look like Delrin rod type stuff. Um, like the one we used to smack with, there's that kind, the HM whatever, and then there's this kind that's a little bit lighter, but this other stuff is heavier for sure. That cortex is so thick on this piece. It's gonna make me work for it. Yeah, he made that video. He was some bitch. JB Weld or something that he was using on that. The amiibo is starting to shine through. Yeah, it was one of the two. I don't remember. Tommy. Bummer. Sounds like something I would do there. Mm-hmm. Big old sparklies in there. Is it Miss Cleo? Oh, look. I knocked the crystal pocket off. Delayed. Sounds like my brain. Man, that's a big old crystal pocket right there. It saw the light. It wants to shine. Oh, what a mess right there. Yep, it's just me napping. Sorry about the sound. Mama had a baby and the head popped off. That son of a bitch, where'd it go? That wanted to go back to Brady. Yeah, the tip went back to Brady. I don't know where it went. It's not even on the drop clone. Hey. Some damage in there. There's a crack. There's crack action in there. Yeah. There's so much crack in there, I feel like I need to take a dump. Let's see. So I could try to clean this piece up. Yeah, I think the tip of it went to Brady. Yeah, some of these rocks ain't all that great, but son of a bitch. See, Mike, your pile's getting better. It's crystal pocket. I hope that's gonna be the highlight. But yeah, see, crystal pockets will get you. From there, right there, they connected. Mike Tuff's box is right over here. If I keep this up, Mike's gonna get all my rocks. Hey man, that's cool. Awesome. That's good to hear. Thanks for being here today. Enjoyed having you. Holy shit. Mike. Mike Tufts. Damn it, son. Excellent. Love you, buddy. Wow. I gotta find the tip of this thing. Went somewhere. That light tan stuff is not very nappable. Oh, Mike, I was, Mike T, I was showing, damn, Bill. Sorry to hear that, brother. Damn, Jen. Brisket James. Mike T, I was going through your videos yesterday, and showing my wife the rock tumbling stuff. With the Mookaite. And I stumbled upon that arrowhead I sent you, that long pointy one. I said, oh, she's beautiful. I think you said you lost it. Damn crystal pocket. There, made a cute little bi face. How about that? Yeah. Damn rock. Oh, there it is. I wonder if I can reach it. I don't think so. Oh, I can use the big tape measure. See if I can get that tip that flew off. Ah, yeah, come here. Come on, don't be stuck up. Yeah, come here. Ah, yeah. Come on. Yeah. Here it is. Yep. Yeah, there's a little video of his race car. The Doom Buggy. The Doomsday Buggy. Oh, Mikey, if you're still listening, Mike Mason. I got a bucket for you too. So once I get them filled up to at least like a medium-sized box, I got stuff to send to the mics. Yeah, this one's Mike Mason's bucket here. It's got all types of cool flakes and stuff And then Mike T's box is over there. Yeah, you're welcome, buddy. Uh-oh, thunder muffler. Thunder muffler is up. Good enough. No, I've been up for a while. I started probably 10 minutes before 8, I think. Yeah, something like that. Get going, Tommy. Go get that stuff. Yeah. Hey, Ed. Good morning, sir. Glad you stopped by. Yeah. You missed some snappings. Some ginger snaps. Had some babies' heads pop off. Yeah. Good strikes right there. Doing okay, Mr. Ed? Wilbur. See, normally I wouldn't go this far with a bopper, but I'm trying to up my bopper game. Yeah. My bopper game is not all that great. Haven't used the indirect stick the whole time, but I've mainly just been by facing, so. Yeah. Fish rocks. No way I'm notching something that thick. I can't do it. I'm not as tough as those guys were. Yeah. I do have some stuff I need to finish. Here we go. It's like Happy Gilmore when he learned to putt. Uh-oh, somebody learned to putt. Be like me with the boppers. Uh-oh, somebody learned how to use a bopper. Yo! Hey, buddy. Yeah, we're here. I got a little trigger happy and started before 8 o'clock. I made a mess of myself. Just by facing some Texas rocks. Yeah. I don't know if you saw it, but I made my first corner tang yesterday. Yeah. Out of one of those Texas tabs that we got over in Brady. Yeah. It was in the general shape, so I opened up the book and I said, hey, wait a second. That looks like No, I I was able to use the excuse me, the whole stone basically. Just put some notches in her. Called it a corner tank. Well, I'll show you right here. I got the page saved because I'll lose my spot. There it is. Yeah. It's pretty much that shape the whole time. Well, it's a little bit taller on this side, but what the heck. So, I just stuck some nachos in it and called it good. Even through the concrete, I had to blast some big flakes to get through. I had a little island piling up there, and luckily I blasted 2 big old flakes right there to get some of them steps off. It almost went to the it almost caught that one there, but it's all right. The first one I ever made anyway. I mean, I've set myself up to make a bunch of them, but I never followed through and made one, so I figured I would. Got the edges picked out pretty good. Yeah. Maybe cut me some of them zucchinis you got over there. Looking really good. Yeah. Anyway, I got a mess of flakes down here. This last piece of amoeba I was working has some really thick cortex on it. And crystal pockets, but deep inside the cortex there was some good stuff in there. Ended up popping the head off. It almost flew back to Brady, and I just went ahead and made 2 bifaces out of it. And another one with a layer of good old road material inside there. So yeah. Oh well. They can't win them all. It's got a nice little crack in there. But I may be able to bust this up later and get a couple usable pieces out of it. But I got plenty of flakes to go through here. I like that dark brown, the tannish, whatever color that is. I'm blind. Amoeba stuff. And some good stuff. Real good stuff. Got a bunch of flakes down here to go through. Yeah, I made a mess already. I don't know how many. I think I had 5 pieces, maybe 4 or 5 pieces of rock I went through already. And I have this other biface from the second tab video I need to do something with. Yeah. I done told my wife I was staying up late today so I can make some stuff. My case is pretty much empty. I still need to finish this one. This one just came out with great flake scars on it. Nice and silvery. It's a great piece of silver sheen. Really, I just need to sharpen the edges on it. That's it. But I've been waiting. Holding out on it because look at that thing shine. Yeah, I never had a piece just glitter like that. Yeah, I must have did the layers right. So they say, nap with the layers, nap with the layers. So, yeah, I need to finish this. It's just been sitting over here in a bucket. Yeah, I gotta get around to that. All kinds of stuff over there. I meant to take this to you, Marty, but I didn't think you'd make the transport over there. I got that bear flake still. Looks like a bear and a miniature warrior stabbing a giant bear in the mouth or brushing his teeth. Yeah. It's kind of funny. Yep. Or I need to set it in some epoxy. That'd be funny. That'd be good so it won't. 'Cause you just touch that little warrior guy there, it's gonna break off. The dentist. Looks like he's got a stick in his mouth and he's brushing his teeth. Yep. I thought it looked like a bear. It's funny. Careful setting that down, it might break. And this flake almost looks like the shape of Texas. I was going to finish chipping it out. Maybe make state Texas little thing worked out. I think Orange, Texas would be around this area over here somewhere, right? My son picked up this feather. Yep. He wanted me to show y'all. It was at his Nana and Pop's house. No, we ain't got no peacocks over there. Yep. Oh, what a mess. Hey, reach over there and grab me a rock out of there. Where? Yeah. Well, no. Just keep going down, just like a regular rock. No, not that. Yeah, let me see that one. Let's see. Mr. Jim guessed it. Yep, there was one hanging out on the light pole over there, and it dropped the feather. My son went over and picked it up.
What kind of rock is that?
Texas rock. Good old Texas rock. Yep.
What's this stuff? Cinnamon?
Yeah. Where's your sister going? She gotta go work?
Yeah.
Oh, y'all probably didn't see that. That flake rolled all the way down my leg. It was funny. Won't do it. Come back to you later. Ouch. Dropping my stuff. Weird spot in there. uh, oh, my sound's still delayed. My sound guy didn't show up for work today, so I'm having to do it all myself. Yep. The sound guy likes to call him sick a lot. It's hard to find decent help sometimes these days, and wonder what Thunder Muffler's doing. I can get him over here and hold the mic. Hey, TJ. Josie's here. How's it going? Hadn't seen you around in a while. Where'd my bobber go? There it is. That's the wrong one. Where'd the other one go? There it is. I knew that was going to happen. I did it anyway. Little thunder. shattery. This stuff's kind of weird. It's kind of tough.
What stuff? That rock?
Yeah, it's kind of napping weird. It's kind of tough and weird. Okay, Bill. We'll see you later, buddy. Be good. Just doesn't want to do it right there. I'm building a giant stack. This is like a mix between concrete and chert right here. There we go. That mess off there. Just had to hit it harder, I guess.
What kind of rock is this?
It's being chicken.
What kind of rock is this?
Wants to be smacked. I'm sorry to hear that, Jim. Oh yeah, Josie, I talk about that a lot. It sounds like it's music for your ears right there, that sound. To us nappers. The morning doves are out there hooting. I'm all out of coffee. I should bring the Keurig out here like I did at the nap-in. Just make my coffee out here. Hope it doesn't snap. I have this mess right here. I need to try to... Did it do it? Yeah, it did it. Sweet. I love when that works. But it probably, yeah, it installed a little concavity, but it's fine because I can fix it. I'm getting real good at fixing my own mistakes. One-sided Clovis. At my flute flake there, yeah. I got her about straightened up now, almost. This material likes fast swipes. Caught a little too much of it, but it worked. My bopper's too short, Terry. That got too long. Oh yeah, Cowboy Woody. He said he was gonna ride all the way up there. Tim's gonna be worn out. Took him a week to get to Brady from Dublin. It's pretty much a 100-mile ride from Dublin to Brady. My son is standing up napping right here, so there it does sound like two nappers now. That just hit me in the head, dude.
My bad.
He's trying to take my eye out now. Let's see what I can do. I got this one. This one. I didn't finish that one. Let me see. That one. This one. This one. Oh, that's, yeah, I could probably get something out of that. Yeah, but that one really don't count because it had a bad spot in it.
Can I get that one, I guess?
This stuff seems pretty good for the most part. The rest of that's good. This one worked out good. Nice glassy material.
Like one
This one's working out okay. You see this lighter color is starting to show through this side around the edge. Is kind of cool looking.
It's like basically like color like a half good part and half bad part.
And we got that one. Oh. I got plenty to mess with now, but I'm gonna call it good. I've been on since 10 till 8. I've been on for a while. I need to stretch my legs, so I'm glad y'all stopped by. I'll be here tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. Central. I'll be back. I'll clean my mess up and make another one. Yep, I'm glad everybody showed up. Yep. Hey, you're welcome. Welcome. I'm glad you stopped by, man. Yep. And I'll probably get back out here and finish some things up. I'll try to see if somebody wants to buy a couple things tomorrow or something if I get some stuff finished. But that's if. That's a big if. Yeah. Big if. Yep. Y'all are welcome. I enjoy doing them, and I appreciate y'all being here. Yep. I'll be back tomorrow. And with a little bit of a thunder strike. Raven Spirit says, don't end. But he's gonna get mad because I'm gonna go. But anyway. Yep. Kick it in the crotch or wherever you can get it. Yep. Kick it in the rocks. Yep. Y'all be safe out there. Have a good day. I'm glad y'all were here. We'll see you later.